Hey guys, welcome to Altered Health. Let's check out this video called it's another epic video of Alexander the Great Epic History TV, bro. What the fuck? Did I just say the name of the video? I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, Alexander the Great Part 2. Okay, let's just get into this. And also, like, it's been a week, so I'm here. And a day late is because Christmas. Yesterday was Christmas, and now it's still Christmas. Everybody's celebrating. Even though I'm not a Christian, but, you know, we're all celebrating, you know. It's common in India, you know. It's not like, oh, my God, those are Christians. Oh, those are Muslims. Those are Hindus. No, I'm Hindu, you know, but we all celebrate, okay? Alexander the Great Part 2. Let's get into it, okay? And, you know, last time we found out that Alexander is a fucking badass. He's not just some strategic... carefully plotting, strategically, brilliantly masterminding a battle or anything like that, like Napoleon. He's not like that. Or he's not like Belisarius either, who is like, you know, what do you call it? Like largest. Well, he's kind of like Belisarius because he has the largest army. Let's just say Alexander has a lot of, like, a big army, and he's just a badass. He's like a fucking tsunami entering a desert and eating all the desert and turning it into fucking ocean. Basically, that's how crazy Alexander is. He's like death approaching you because nothing can stop it. You know, because he has so much, like a big army, and it's all about power and, you know, domination when it comes to Alexander. From what I've seen so far in the first part, okay. So let's just get into this part 2, and these videos are very short, like 10 minutes. This time it's like 13 minutes. You know, the part 1 was like 16 minutes, but this time it's only 13. And the next part is like 10 minutes, even lesser. But let's just get into this part 2. And, you know, happy Merry Christmas. Okay, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Enjoy this day with your family, man. A lot of people just keep going on, like, flying from places to places in aeroplanes and shit. Taking flights and leaving their family back home alone to rot. The fuck? You don't give a fuck about your parents? What is going on, man? Enjoy this shit with your parents, okay? Life is not that serious, okay? Life is not, you're not a fucking, you know, billionaire, corporate, fucking great CEO or whatever. No, you're not, okay? So please shut up and spend time with your beloveds and, you know, your poor parents and your family. They deserve your appreciation and love, okay? Please, man, come on. So think about the poor ones. Have some compassion. We all need some compassion, okay? But Merry Christmas and advanced Happy New Year, and let's just get into this. Sorry for this long ass intro. I'm sorry. It's just that you know, I won't be able to upload that many videos today, even though I upload like 6 every. I only upload once a week. And I upload like 6-7 videos, but still, like, you know, this time it's like Christmas, so there's not much time for me to continue to react too much, okay? Because people outside my room right now, okay, they'll make a lot of noise. But let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1, let's go, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. God damn it! Dramatic, big, loud noise. Okay, but let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's see what Alexander does this time. Okay, let me enable the subtitles for you guys. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alexander the Great, Part 2.
In 334 BC, Alexander, the 21-year-old king of Macedonia, led a coalition of Greek forces against the greatest power of the age.
That's right.
The Persian Empire.
Yeah. Kill the Persians.
He led an army of skilled veterans. At its heart, men of the Macedonian phalanx,
like a porcupine,
armed with the 18-foot Sarissa pike, and the elite horsemen of his companion cavalry.
Dang. What game footage is this? Total War or
Together,
something?
at the Battle of
Awesome
the River
game.
Granicus,
Look
they
how
won
good the
a
animations
first
look.
decisive victory over the Persian army.
Okay. Fantastic.
Now, as Alexander approached Sardis, capital of the Persian province of Lydia. Its commander surrendered without a fight.
Oh, okay.
But before Alexander could advance further, he needed to neutralize Persian naval power.
Naval power. In my opinion, the naval shit is so fucking annoying. When you're fighting wars and battles on land, this naval shit is just a distraction, bro. I can already see. How are you gonna deal with naval stuff anyway? And you're gonna get into like boats or ships and start doing naval warfare now. You're gonna have to do naval warfare to get rid of the enemies in the ocean, in the water. It's so fucking annoying, you know. Maybe you can throw some arrows and spears from the land, but will never reach the big ass ships that are like so far away from the land. So it's like the naval warfare, when the battle is going on the land, the fucking naval warfare shit is so fucking annoying. I can already see it. I can only imagine how it is for the people that are fighting there. That's crazy.
Persia had a powerful fleet with major naval bases around the eastern Mediterranean that could potentially cut his lines of communication back to Greece.
Back to Greece, okay.
Rather than challenge the Persians at sea, Alexander decided to attack its nearest bases, the Greek coastal cities of Miletus and Halicarnassus.
Okay, cool.
Both put up determined resistance, but were taken by winter. The following spring of 333 BC, Alexander continued his advance into Lycia and Phrygia. At Gordium, he was shown the legendary Gordian Knot. A prophecy said that whoever could unpick it would rule all Asia.
Really?
Alexander simply took his sword and sliced it in half.
Fuck! Yeah, the only way you fucking solve any problem is to fucking break through it. You know, basically just what is the fucking solution? You grab the dude that created the problem and beat the shit out of him until he tells you the solution to that problem. Basically, that's straightforward, with a sword in the chest into the heart. Basically, holy shit, Alexander is not to be fucked with. He knows one way, and that one way is so powerful, nothing can stand still, okay? Because the force is too hard to keep up the force or whatever. It's just too hard, man. Alexander is too fucking strong, okay? Dang.
Meanwhile, Memnon of Rhodes, a skilled Greek general in Persian service, led Persian warships into the Aegean and captured the islands of Chios and Lesbos. But after Memnon's sudden death from illness, the offensive was abandoned.
Dang. Oh, okay. Sudden death. Battle of Issus. Okay.
18 months had passed since Alexander's army crossed the Hellespont and invaded the Persian Empire. Now, Alexander led his men into Cilicia. And was soon poised to cross the Nur Mountains into Syria. Again, the main Persian army, led by King Darius III himself, emerged behind the Greek army to the north.
No!
Darius was determined to trap and destroy Alexander's army, which he outnumbered almost 2 to 1.
Oh shit!
So he blocked Alexander's only escape route by moving his army to the coastal plain near Issus, just 6 miles wide, from mountains to sea.
Wow! Holy shit! Dang, son.
The narrow battlefield would force Alexander.
Fear not, Alexander can cut through the most thickest shit ever. Okay, ain't no Persian shitty army gonna stop him. I don't think so.
Alexander to fight.
All right.
But it also prevented Darius exploiting his huge numerical advantage. His army, by some estimates, was up to 100,000 strong.
Fucking insects.
And contained some of the finest soldiers in his vast empire, including 10,000 of his own household troops, known as the Immortals.
Wow. Imagine having a label called the Immortals. Like, you have to be the most undefeatable, like the most strongest person, like man ever. Like there's no people might you're only given the title the Immortal. It's because like people genuinely believe that you can never be killed, and you will, no matter what the fuck happens, you will survive. That's why the title Immortals has been given. These people must be so strong that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You will die. End of story. You will feel their blade in your flesh. Basically. Holy shit. That's why they're known as the Immortals. Dang!
His best cavalry were massed on his right towards the sea, where the ground was better for horses.
They look like insects. So many of
His
them.
best infantry.
We need the infestation. Call the infestation whatever company or whatever. Like.
His Greek mercenary hoplites formed the center.
Huh. Okay.
Persian infantry formed his left wing.
Left wing. Okay. All right.
Alexander deployed his own army for
look
battle,
at that.
once again entrusting his left wing nearest the
Like a
sea
big
to
ribbon.
Parmenion, with the Greek cavalry and infantry.
Big cloth.
In the center, as always, was the Macedonian phalanx.
Macedonian phalanx. Okay. Like this.
Alexander positioned himself and his best troops on the right wing toward the mountain slopes.
Okay.
His elite Agriane javelin throwers, his archers, and behind them the hypaspists and the companion cavalry.
Man. Also, like the makeup, the way the army, the different types of names to them, the way they look, the way whatever they're set out to do, whatever their function is, it's just so unique, and it's so deep the way it's constructed, the whole army, and how they get into battle, and how every faction that is put together works for the major good, for the major victory and stuff. It's just so mind-blowing to see. I don't think we see this shit nowadays. There's not much effort put into anything, it just, modern days is so simple. Modern days is so simple that it just makes us look super dumb. Whereas these people know that their lives are at stake, and at the same time, they're not afraid of that. They're ready to take on no matter what it is, and there's so much bravery in this, and so much intelligence, so much construction to this. It's so good. I love this. This is why history is so appealing to the people that are in the future, basically, and we all love this. Look at this shit. So amazing, I love the Persian side even more. Dare I say, like, seriously. Dang.
When Alexander saw the strength of the Persian cavalry facing Parmenion on the left, he moved across his Thessalian cavalry to reinforce him. Despite his overwhelming numbers, Darius held his position behind a small river, the Pinarus,
Wow.
and waited
look
for
at that.
Alexander to attack.
Wow.
He didn't have to wait long.
The graphics kind of look low quality, but this is a video game. We should blame the developers, and I think this is like a very old game at this point. This might be a real depiction of how it occurred back then, and this might be this might be the actual battle, and exactly done properly, but of the old quality. Okay, but whatever, let's go. Doesn't matter.
Alexander called out to his men, urging them to fight bravely, picking out some by name.
How does he remember the names from that big army? Like so that shit's so big, they look like a scarf across the across the landscape. They look so big as an army. Holy shit!
The head of his army's right wing, he charged.
Bitch! Yeah! Motherfucker.
Once again, the speed and shock of the Macedonian advance sent the enemy reeling back.
Oh man!
But in the center of the battlefield, the Macedonian phalanx was in trouble.
Oh!
In its effort to keep up with Alexander, its formation had become disordered.
Man, look at him, he's bleeding!
Now, in fierce fighting with Darius' Greek mercenaries, the phalanx was slowly being driven back.
Oh shit! No!
Alexander, seeing the danger...
Also, like the spears, the way you move your spears, it's not like a dagger you can, fucking slash around, play around with it, or, flip it in the air and catch it. These are spears that are taller than two men stacked on top of each other. They're so big, and the only way they're gonna work is to poke in to the front and back and shit. So it's almost like a machine-like when it comes to human beings using a spear and a shield in their hand. It's like it's almost like a machine, okay? It works like a robot, and it might work spectacularly, and it might not work really good, and you might die, especially if the enemies have like fucking small knives. All it takes is a small sharp object to fucking cut off somebody's throat and completely brutalize them and shit like that. I've seen a lot of R-rated movies. I'm sorry, okay, but I'm just saying.
Regrouped and led the companions in a headlong charge straight at the Persian center.
Yeah! Yeah!
The Greek mercenaries threatened on their flank were soon in disarray.
Okay.
The Macedonian phalanx was able to resume its advance.
Alright.
Alexander fought his way towards the great king Darius himself.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
Rather than
Man,
fate.
I miss seeing battles in the movies. You know what I mean? This shit is so cinematic and so amazing. God damn, I wish we could see this in movies. There's a movie called Napoleon that came out. I was like super excited for it, but apparently it's just nonsense. It's apparently the love story between Napoleon and his wife. I don't know if that's true. If that's true, then they fucked up the whole idea, the whole concept, the whole story of Napoleon. Literally. How can you focus on his love story when his biggest achievements are like world renowned? It just doesn't make any sense. Ridley Scott needs to fucking check his head first before making movies like that. Like, seriously, good casting too. How can you make movies like... And I don't think there's any like so amazing battles or anything like this. I mean, there probably are, but I don't think they will look really good. You know what I mean? And I miss battles. The last movie that I've seen so many amazing battles is like 300 or maybe Gladiator. It's crazy. I want some great epic historical movies, man. Why doesn't Hollywood make that shit? Hollywood is more into like garbage, depressing trash. Come on, really.
This apparently mad and fearless Macedonian king, Darius fled the battlefield in his royal chariot.
Wow! Shit!
Meanwhile, the Macedonian left wing under Parmenion was in a desperate fight against the best of the Persian cavalry.
Oh, okay.
If the Persians could break through here, they could envelop Alexander's army and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
Oh.
But Parmenion and his troops fought doggedly and continued to hold the Persians at bay. As the news that Darius had fled spread among his troops, they abandoned the fight and tried to save themselves.
Oh my god! Hey, it doesn't matter who the fucking, who's leading the army or how big the army is. It's the passion of the men that want to win. Those are the one that matters, okay? And Alexander is clearly the one that is more strong, at least in his approach. It's great, and these motherfuckers are running away, so good job. Good. Zwa! Okay.
The battle turned into a massacre.
Dang! Ugh! Blood, and I don't think anybody's gonna clear that that land anytime soon, and it's soon gonna start rotting. It's gonna start rotting, and it's gonna be so ugly. Dang.
Ptolemy, one of the Macedonian commanders, told Alexander there were so many Persian dead, his men had used them to fill a deep ravine so they could cross over it.
Oh! Holy shit! Oh my god! What the fuck? Yeah, it's gonna be all maggot fested too. Soon, in like what, 1 day or 2 days, it's gonna be filled with maggots. And you know, some of these people that died probably died horribly and probably are like, you know, having the effects of septic or shit, like, what do you call it? Like when you know, rust gets into your blood and shit goes crazy, you know, and pus will start coming out. That shit will start happening. Holy shit. Dang. Issus.
The Battle of Issus was a stunning victory for Alexander.
Okay.
And amongst the spoils of victory were Darius's wife.
They made a big, really bad choice trying to corner Alexander. That motherfucker will bite your ass and tear everything. Just tear it off and make a hole through your ass and outside. It's gonna be that bad, okay?
Mother
Damn.
and 3 children, all taken alive and well treated by Alexander.
Huh. Okay.
With the Persian
Great.
field army in retreat, Alexander now turned to subduing the western territories of the Persian Empire.
Wow. Jeez. Okay.
The next year, 332, the coastal cities of Phoenicia submitted to Alexander, ending Persian naval power in the Mediterranean. But
I mean, even after such a crazy ass battle, I would be like, okay, man, I'm tired. I fought a bunch of weak bitches. I need to go back to home. No, he's still continuing on his journey and capturing shit and making people surrender and taking over and dominating and still going. He's not tired. This is like peak, like, manliness on display. This is crazy.
the island city of Tyre resisted.
Like, Alexander is truly a badass. Look at his shit.
Tyre's defenders fought bravely and skillfully, even when Alexander began building a causeway to the island, protected by 2 giant siege towers.
Damn,
which
he's
they
like
counterattacked with fire.
He's like an unstoppable madness of death, and he just doesn't listen. Just keeps going on building shit. Hey, I just want to go on the other side from point A to point B, so please move on. I don't give a fuck about you, even if you have like swords or axes or arrows and shit. I will build my fucking bridge and I'll go cross it. Fuck you. Oh my god. Alexander, calm down, man. Dang.
But after 7 months, the city walls were breached and Tyre fell.
Nothing can stop him. Holy shit.
Most of its citizens were killed or enslaved. Gaza, too, was taken by siege.
Yeah. All this mayhem, it's like, and then getting taken as slaves and probably get your wife and children, so many women and children getting killed in this process. It's like very barbaric, and I guess we had to do some of the most craziest shit to learn from it. You know, we have to at some point. I mean, you're born and you're now in this world, and you have to do all this so that you can learn from it, to see if this is all good or not. You know, just not good, but we had to do it. You know. Damn.
Alexander continued to Pelusium on the Nile Delta, where the Persian governor of Egypt surrendered the entire province to Alexander, along with the royal treasury.
Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Dang.
At Memphis, priests of this ancient land welcomed Alexander as their liberator from Persian rule, and crowned him pharaoh.
Oh, dang.
At the mouth of the Nile, he founded a new city, Alexandria. Then travelled to the desert oracle of Siwa, where, according to some accounts, the priests welcomed him as son of Amun, king of the gods.
Wow. Dude, Hey, I remember playing Assassin's Creed Origins, and it's Egypt and stuff, and it's all this shit is all there. Siva, Memphis, and this is like reminding me of that game, and that game is actually fucking awesome. Go check out Assassin's Creed Origins if you haven't already. That shit is just, I mean, it's like what, 6-7 years now till since it was released, but like go check it out if you haven't, man. What are you doing? And I would say go buy it on PS4. The 30 FPS gives it a very cinematic look. It looks really good, 60 FPS can't say the same. It looks like sandbox Minecraft, Roblox or something. But if you play it on PS4 with 30 FPS, it will look heavy and it will look crisp. It will look like cinematic beauty. So go play that game.
Alexander returned east to Tyre, where in 331 BC he received news of trouble back home.
Wow.
Despite his great victories over the Persians, many Greeks regarded Alexander as a tyrant.
Really?
King Agis of Sparta.
Can somebody tell me how Alexander's personality is like? Can you tell me? Because we're seeing him achieve things, winning battles, but we're not getting close to him, trying to understand him, what he believes in. In Belisarius series, we understood Belisarius in a personal fashion. We even understood where he used to live, between his, when he was like let go and he came back again with, commanding the, his army and whatnot. We got to know him personally. And same goes to like Napoleon, but we're not getting to know that much about Alexander. Can somebody tell me what kind of person he is? Because I would like to know, because what do you mean by he's a tyrant? Is he like barbaric? Is he like, hey man, I will kill you, I want what I want, and shit like that? Is he like almost like a villain, or is this just a assumption or bad picture painted by a bunch of negative people or something? I don't know. Please tell me though, how is he like in real life? Just so that I can know, Damn.
With Persian support, now launched a revolt against Macedonia. Antipater, Alexander's commander in Greece, was already dealing with rebellion in Thrace. But he quickly marched south and met Agis in battle near the city of Megalopolis. Even the legendary Spartans were now no match for Macedonian military power.
Wow. So amazing!
The Spartan army was crushed. King Agis himself was among the fallen.
Wow. King Agis. Among the fallen. Jeez. That's fucked up.
With his base in Greece secure once more, Alexander advanced towards the Persian heartlands, seeking a final showdown with Darius. He received a letter from the Persian king offering him a fortune in gold, his daughter in marriage, and half his empire in exchange for peace.
Oh my god, that's a lot of offering. That's literally, he's giving you half of his power to you, and his personal, his daughter, and that's crazy. Will he accept it? Holy shit.
But Alexander's stunning victories, all the oracles and acclamations, had now convinced him that his destiny was to rule the world. He rejected.
And also, like, if you accept that kind of offer, I don't blame him, because if you accept, if you accept such a offer, it's still bad in my opinion. If you reject it, I can understand. It's because even after accepting, you're not exactly in control. They're in control of you, and you don't have anything. They will keep an eye on you and shit like that. That's why they're offering their daughter and giving half the empire and all that shit. It's not like you're gonna have full freedom and dominate as much as you want. No, you just can't, because it doesn't make sense. This is just almost like a peace deal, but in their favor. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not gonna work. And you know, if he rejected it, I don't blame him. If he rejected it, if he accepted it, I don't blame him either, because you know, it's a lot of power still. I mean, if you want it, you know, take it, you know. But rejecting is much better, if you ask me, in my opinion. Even though losing all that, like such a big offer, is like really, you know, like really like a loss. But still, like some things need to be rejected. You know, I understand. You know,
the Persian king's offer. He didn't want half the empire. He was coming to take it all.
Yeah, I want it all. I don't want to be shaking hands with you every day. I just want to take all your shit and kick you out of your house. That's insane. I mean, the world is, you know, he has a big ass army. What is he gonna do? Make them sit down and feed them until they grow belly fat? No, man. You gotta go and do what you can, basically. Just go and, even if you're not interested, just go and fucking take the whole world for yourself, basically. Fuck this. Yeah.
Research and artwork for this video comes from Osprey Publishing's extensive range of books on ancient history.
Awesome!
Every Osprey book examines a particular battle, campaign,
love this shit! I love this!
In authoritative,
this is
meticulous detail.
So cool!
And with more than 3,000 titles, they cover everything from ancient warfare to modern conflict. Visit their website to see their online catalogue.
Go visit their website. Okay?
If you'd like to help
and
us
also
make
like
more
pay them on
videos,
Patreon.
Please visit our Patreon page.
Yeah, go pay them.
Huge thanks to Invicta
Awesome content.
for their help in making this series. You can find out more about the remarkable life of Alexander the Great in their Moments in History series.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stop here because it's a playlist. It's gonna go into another video, but dang, what a great Alexander is so badass. But I would like to know on a personal side, how is he like, you know? How does he manage to be such a dominating personality, and how does he manage such a big ass army? I don't understand these leaders, Napoleon, Belisarius, whoever you want to call it, Alexander, whoever. You know, it's like how do they manage such a big army? They have, you know, if you have so many people under you working for you and shit, they will always have something to complain about, and you'll always have something to, like, you know, deal with. And shit can get really frustrating. I mean, like 2-3 things in life already suck the blood out of you, just frustrate you for the rest of your life. You know, just normal life itself is, you know, like so abusive. Even though you don't want to call it that, but it feels like abusive because so much. It's responsibilities. It's just too much. But for a leader like this, that must be such a pain in the ass. It must be so much to deal with, you know? So it's like, how does he manage that? How does he do that? And also, like, what kind of person he is. Is he like completely crazy, mindless, tyrannical, crazy guy? Is that the kind of personality? If you have that kind of personality, and if you have such a big army like that, then that makes sense, you know, because a personality like that can deal with that, okay? But I don't know, if you're like a normal guy, then it's gonna be hard, okay? But yeah. I would like to know, though. Please tell me in the comment section what kind of personality Alexander has, what kind of person he is, you know? But great, he's like, he just keeps going. Nothing can stop him. He's a badass, okay? Alexander the Great Part 2. What did you think about this reaction? Did you like my reaction? If you like this reaction, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. It's my main channel. This is where I upload like once a week, okay? Please don't be disappointed. I only upload once a week, but I upload like 5, 6, 7 videos so that you'll be covered for the rest of the week, okay? So that you can watch my videos for as long as I want. Also, like, this YouTube thing has never given me anything. I just do this for fun. So just if you like it, please subscribe, and go check out my backup channel. All the Napoleon videos are over there, so go check it out. The link in the description. Go check it out. I used to have a copyright strike, and it was lifted, and I was free for 2 days until YouTube gave me another fucking one. And now I'm like I'm like, I don't even want to do this. But, you know, people do love my reactions, so I keep coming back. I keep getting reminded of you guys that watch my videos. So, and that's why I keep coming back. Okay, so thank you for that. And please watch my videos. Okay, please subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my backup channel, show me support. And if there's any other type of like historical series, epic political stuff, or anything, like even like pop rap music or whatever, or comedy shit or animations or whatever, anything, just tell me. Comment down in the comment section, type down in the comment section, suggest me videos, tell me, and I'll note it down and react to it. I'll even say your name. Okay, so Alexander the Great part 2, can't wait for part 3. Wonder what he does there. Probably fucking beats the shit out of, kills another bunch of armies and keeps winning. And I like that. I keep winning. Okay, keep going, Alexander. I love you. But I hope you're not tyrannical. That's all I can say. Okay, but Alexander Great Part 2. Please make sure to subscribe to both my channels. Show me support. And go check out my other, videos, reactions like Napoleon stuff, Belisarius stuff, scattered across my backup channel and here as well. Okay, the Belisarius is all over here. So go check out both my channels. All the links are in this description. And suggest me videos, and I'll see you guys next week with more content. This time I'm not uploading that many videos. This time, I will upload like 3 to maybe 4 videos, and that's because of Christmas. Yesterday was Christmas, now is Christmas, everybody's celebrating Christmas, and I don't have that much time to react to long videos. Okay, so please try to understand. Until after New Year, I will be back with more content. So don't worry, I'll never be missing out on anything, and you'll never miss out on my content. Okay, so please subscribe to both my channels, show me support, and I'll see you guys later in the next part. Goodbye.